What to do after graduating cosmetology school. So you just graduated cosmetology school. Congratulations. I am so proud of you. You should be super proud of yourself. In this video, we're going to discuss actionable steps. It's going to be 3 different steps of what you should do right after graduating Cosmo School. My name is Mandara Kisa, and I help new hairstylists bridge the gap between getting licensed to creating the hairstylist life that they enjoy. So the first thing you want to do is create an online portfolio. What does that mean? So basically, having an online portfolio is the equivalent of having your work on Instagram, creating a business TikTok, and also creating a business Facebook page as well. So those are the 3 different online platforms that are statistically proven to increase your probability of building a clientele fast. Me personally, when I was in beauty school, I kind of set a limit for myself. I wanted to make 100 posts before I graduated beauty school. This way, after graduation, I wasn't feeling afraid. It was just kind of like a continuation of what I had already done. But if you don't have any social media hair business pages, not to worry. It's totally, completely fine. You don't have to worry about it. It's never too late. So whether you just graduated or you graduated a year ago, 6 months ago, 3 months ago, what have you, make an Instagram page. I'm telling you, social media, I know a lot of people don't like social media. I know a lot of people say they just want to do the hair. They don't want to have to market. Social media marketing that's our future. And as hairstylists, we are beauticians. We're more than just hairstylists. We're videographers. We're photographers. We're our own models. We're the face of our brand. So get comfortable in front of the camera. If you're uncomfortable in front of the camera, that's totally okay. But at the end of the day, the truth is no one cares. No one cares, especially when you're new. Like, I have to tell myself over and over, like, if I post this picture, it's probably going to get 1 like, and that's okay. You just think to yourself, it's never as scary as what we think, because honestly, when you're new, like, nobody's watching it anyway. So if you're going to post for you, and post to build your page some history, and to build your page, give your clients something to look through and something to look forward to. Step 2 would be consider the 3 different salon settings that you could work in. So this is super exciting. You're brand new as a brand new hairstylist. The one type of work setting that you could work in would be in a corporate salon. So the benefits of working in a corporate salon, such as a hair cuttery, Cost Cutters, Macy's, JCPenney, the salon at Ulta Beauty, is that you don't have to do your own marketing. So everybody knows a hair cuttery, everybody knows a Holiday Hair, a Cost Cutters, what have you. So the benefit is you're getting walk-in traffic. And as the new hairstylist, as the new kid on the block in that salon, you can almost bet 100% of the time, if you're getting 100% of the time, if there's a walk-in haircut, a walk-in root touch-up, a walk-in updo, a walk-in whatever, guess who's gonna get that client? You, the newbie. The newbie will always get the walk-in client, assuming that the senior stylists are all booked up, which a lot of the times the seniors, they're either booked, they're either overbooked, or maybe they're tired because they've been doing it for so long. But that's totally fine. You're new, you're the newbie. Take advantage of the corporate salon. So the second salon setting that you can work in is working in a private salon. So the benefits to working in a private salon is that you get to basically go right into your specialty. So think about it. Every private salon that I can think of off the top of my head is either a blow dry bar, or it's a silk press bar, or it's a hair extension specialization salon, or it's specialized in haircuts, or it might specialize in color or balayage, or it might specialize in blonding or tape-ins, or it might specialize in braids or special occasion. Maybe it's a bridal hair salon, bridal hair studio. So a huge benefit of working in a private salon as a new hairstylist is that you don't have to spend years and years and years on niching down. this is huge because basically as hairstylists, our end goal is to eventually niche down. We eventually want to niche down into something that we can just do over and over and perfect, and then turn that niche and turn that specialty skill and monetize on it and double down on it, and then we're gonna 5x our profits. That's our goal. Me personally, what I know in my heart that I'm gonna niche towards in the future would be bridal hairstyling. Bridal hair is something that I practice multiple times a week. So if you're someone that is, even though you're fresh out of beauty school, if you feel like you have a niche that you really want to go towards, maybe your niche is hair extensions. Maybe you're really good at braid downs, and maybe you're really good at the hand-tied wefts. That's what this is. This is hand-tied wefts. So if you're really good with hand-tied wefts, or you're good with tape-ins, you're really good with balayage, or you're willing to learn more about that specific niche, I would suggest you go towards a private salon. So the third type of salon setting that you can work in would be working as an assistant stylist. So as an assistant stylist, the number one main benefit of being an assistant stylist would be you get to kind of ease your way into working in a salon. So as a new stylist, it can be a little bit daunting thinking about like having a clientele and like, oh my gosh, this is my first client. Oh my God, I'm nervous. Like, oh my gosh, I just want to make them happy. This isn't a mannequin. This is a real person. There's a lot of anxiety associated with doing your first client, and that's okay. That's okay. This is why being an assistant stylist is really important, because if you are an assistant stylist, you literally, your job is to shadow the senior stylist. So think of it as an internship. Like if there was a nurse, if you're going to nursing school, you are basically shadowing other nurses before you actually nurse other people. So basically being an assistant stylist would be that equivalent. Like you're in an internship, you are shadowing the senior stylist. A lot of salons have a program where the assistant stylist assists them for about like 6 months to a year, which is actually a pretty decent amount of time, considering that if you do it full time, 6 months to a year or even over a year, that's even better, because then you can actually learn tips and tricks from that senior stylist. And it's another way of continuing education, which as new hairstylists, we need the most continuing education possible. Even senior hairstylists or seasoned hairstylists that have been in the game for like 10, 20, even 30 plus years, they need continuing education too. We're never too good to continue learning. Step 3 would be to gain work experience. So you've graduated, you've created your online portfolio, you've created your Instagram, your Facebook business page, your TikTok business page, your TikTok business page. I would suggest that you create the same name on all 3 platforms. You want to make sure like you are redirecting people from your Instagram to your Facebook, from your Facebook to your TikTok, from your TikTok to your Instagram. So it's like this full circle moment. So when a client is interested in your work, which they will be, when a client is interested in your work, they have a seamless customer experience. And that's what you want. You want to provide a seamless experience. You want to gain as much experience as you can. Now, you might have the question of, what if I've exhausted all of those salon options and no salons near me are hiring? What if I don't have any models? What if I can't do any of that? That's okay. Get a mannequin. Get a mannequin and post your work on the mannequin. No excuses. No excuses. If you head over to my Instagram page, which is at Mandara Kisa Hair, I want to say 75%, let's say 75% of my portfolio on my page, all mannequins. It's either mannequins or it's my hair. But it just, as a new stylist, like it can get very discouraging watching like some of your friends that are like a couple years ahead of you, or some of your friends that you even graduated with, and you see that they're getting their books filled and you're still sitting there like, oh my God, I have like an average of 2 clients per shift. Like, am I not good enough? Like, it's not a reflection of how good your work is. Maybe they just work in a busier salon than you. Or if you can't get into a salon, that's okay. I feel like timing is everything. I have belief and I have the faith. I have the belief that God is always on time. He's just always on time. So if it's not your time to have a full clientele, that's okay. Don't worry. Practice on that mannequin. Practice on that mannequin every single day, even if it's 30 minutes a day. Post that content. People love to hear from you. People love to see the story of like someone who didn't have any clients and they were always posting mannequins to posting themselves, to getting comfortable in front of the camera, to now attracting their dream clientele, to now having their books full, to now making a living off of hairstyling. People love to see the transition. So my advice to you as a new hairstylist, keep going. Don't give up. Stay prayed up. Most important, focus on the things that you can control. This is a game changer. If you're interested in the content of this video, thank you so much for making it all the way to the end. You might want to stay tuned for next week's video where we talk about, is beauty the career for you? Thanks. Bye.